I was appointed the DIG by His Excellency the President of the Republic, and that was after then after I served that one as DIG, but after the retirement of the IGP Emeritus, Mr. Okoso Chora Esquire, on the 4th of March this year, I took over the caretaking of the office of IGP, in addition to my responsibility as Deputy Inspector General of Police. Sir, I deeply appreciate His Excellency the President for appointing and entrusting me the office of the Deputy IGP, and I appreciate everybody who supported me in that role. First and foremost, you, Honorable Minister, the Minister of State, and the Permanent Secretary, plus the Police Authority, and the entire leadership of Uganda Police. I'll be eternally grateful for the support that was rendered to me by all of you in your various capacities that has enabled me and my team to perform whatever we managed to perform. Sir, the Police Council and the PAC, or the Police Advisory Committee, have been instrumental in policy review, implementation, assessment, and strategy formulation to meet the dynamic policing demands. I appreciate the efforts of those two bodies. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our development partners and stakeholders, including JIROS, Parliament of Uganda, Uganda Human Rights Commission, the media fraternity, and the people of Uganda for their unwavering cooperation and support, which has been instrumental in our efforts to fight crime in this country. Sir, I, in the same spirit, thank the interagency in our security infrastructure. This includes all security agencies we have been working with throughout my tenure of duty, and I appreciate them, including UPDF, Internal Security Organization, External Security Organization, CMI in particular, then SFC, and all other players who have also Uganda Prison Services and other agencies that have helped us to fight crime in this country. The various achievements are listed. I have I don't know whether you have it there, sir, the handover report that was given to me in trust for the incoming IGP, which contains a number of items, because this was a detailed document that I urge the incoming IGP to read. And of course, since he has been around and he was there that day, he is aware of what it contains. And it includes the advice, it includes the various reports of directors herein contained, and the challenges and the achievements that we've been able to achieve in the given period. These challenges include and on this one I turn to the other speech of mine. Inadequate budget, sir. We have all these, you know, I don't need to highlight them so much. You are all aware of the inadequate budget we are facing as police, inadequate human resource. Our numbers are really small as police. And because of annual attrition, we've not been able to bring in more. The incoming, the ones we are going to recruit, the 2,500, are only going to replace those who left the force. So the force, as we come towards the elections, it is challenged by the numbers. There are a number of areas in this country, sub-counties in this country, where policing is absent. That undermines the policing capacity. So, sir, we need, or rather, the IGP and his team need your support to ensure that they add onto this manpower to be able to do policing. Otherwise, they will not go any further. There is obviously a number of issues that I may have to highlight in summary that have logistic constraints. The vehicles, the fleet we have is as old as 2015. We've not been able to bring in new equipment. Those that are there, the maintenance is limited because of the budget. Fuel, sir, is another area. We have challenges in fuel, but our population needs patrol vehicles to be on the road. The director, of course, the IGP, the director will brief you in detail, to the extent that now we can't even afford 3 liters a day for a vehicle. But yet you need to work. So those are challenges that really we must look at. Feeding in operations. Feeding in operations is a nightmare. You are deploying an officer, you are deploying officers in the field. Now they are now taking 1 meal. I don't know for how long, whether Mr. Degu will maintain them up to the end of this financial year. So these are challenges that, sir, since you are all here and the police authority, they must be looked into. How it is increasing, how it is going down, but without analyzing the police personnel and equipment and their training, which is obviously determined by the availability of the budget. It will become a song. But if we must address this, these are issues that we must take on. Internal discipline had improved, and I'm sure it will continue improving with the new leadership. Emphasize discipline. Discipline is a challenge, but with continuous engagement and managing the court or disciplinary court system in the force, you will curtail any inadequacies in those areas. Sir, on the challenges, there are just many, but accommodation is, you are all aware of accommodation constraints that we are looking at. But on the happy note, at least on welfare, I am aware that the government has embarked on the process of increasing the salaries for the personnel. That is something that we must be about. We must thank our honorable ministers for that effort. Because the drafts I have seen are encouraging, and once that process is completed and our personnel get this enhanced salary, then definitely policing will improve. In addition to the other constraints, if these other constraints I've mentioned can be addressed. As I conclude, sir, I reflect on the incredible journey we've undertaken together. While we have faced many challenges, the achievements we have accomplished are many, and they are significant. Now, the one which is work in progress for the new team is the presidential directive on sub-county policing model, which you are all aware of. The good thing is there's nothing I'm telling you which is new. That is one area we must emphasize. It has issues in terms of resources, but that's where you need to go, because if we follow that directive of the president, which looks very, very effective, we might improve policing. Because that is one that you must step forward and increase. You need to look at the welfare of our people in their barracks. Barracks administration, you need to emphasize. There are lots of challenges in barracks administration, which even at your level you need to address. Our people are not living well. Even those houses that they are living in are not well catered for. And even the way they utilize the services there, I will not go into details since we have a number of friends who might. But you know that we've been together in this. I think with that, and with the promise of the accommodation that is being spearheaded now currently by our permanent secretary, if we can get those accommodation units, then somehow things will improve. Sir, as I step into the next chapter of my life, I'm pleased to present this report and hand over the leadership to the new Inspector General of Police, with the confidence that the Uganda Police Force will continue to thrive and uphold the principles of justice and security for all. I wish you, IGP and Deputy IGP, monumental success in your endeavors. May you build on the foundation that you've formed and lead with integrity and vision. Long live Uganda. Long live the Uganda Police Force. And thank you all, and may God bless you all. Thank you, sir.